Hello and welcome to our channel. If you are a returning viewer, welcome back. And if you're new here, please give us a like and show us support by subscribing to our channel. Thank you so much. Now, without further ado, let's get into the video. Debt is used to buy things you cannot afford to pay for in cash right now. When that's a pair of designer shoes you don't need, you're not creating wealth. This is what some people call bad debt. But it's a myth that debt is always bad. In fact, sometimes it's the best way and often the only way to grow your family wealth. Just think of a home loan that gives your family a home to call their own and becomes a part of your generational wealth with legacy. Or a study loan that pays for a course where you learn the skills you need to get a better paying job so you can create a better life for you and your family. You can also bust the myth and use debt wisely to grow your wealth. And here's how. Use debt to buy a family home or property to rent. A home is an asset you can take care of, improve, and leave to your children when you pass away. Second properties, such as an apartment that can be rented out, can be used to generate a second income. Owning property is a goal for most of us, but very few of us can afford to buy property for cash. A home loan from a bank or bond originator such as UBA is how most people buy homes. Home loans usually have a term of between 20 to 30 years, which makes the repayment affordable. Plus, the interest rates are low, usually around 1 or 2 percent points above or below prime. Use debt to buy an asset that increases in value, and you build generational wealth. Use debt to fund your education. Whether it's a 3-year university degree or a 3-month course, acquiring skills gives you the opportunity to find work, or if you are already employed, to earn more as you grow your career. You can use your skills in your chosen profession or to start your own business. You can also use your skills to run a side hustle after hours to generate a second income. Education is expensive. However, banks and other organizations such as corporates and government offer student loans to help you pay for a good education. Just like home loans, student loans usually have low interest rates and repayment of the amount loaned is deferred until you qualify, although you may need to pay interest from the time you take out the loan. Use debt to start or buy a business. Got a great business idea but need funds for equipment and premises? Or do you want to buy a franchise in a great location? Although some businesses require only a few hundred to start, many require more than is in your bank balance or savings account. Banks, financial institutions such as Lulaland, and government organizations such as the IDC and CEDA offer loans to people wanting to start, buy, or grow a business. Yes, there will be some red tape in the application process, but do your homework and draw up a solid business plan, and you can qualify for a loan at a very low rate. Grow your business, pay off the loan, and in few years, you will not only be growing your generational wealth into a valuable legacy you can leave to future generations, you will also be an inspiration to others. And if you employ staff, you will be helping others earn an income and grow their wealth, which is also great for the economy. Be debt smart. According to these surveys, 37% of younger generations are creating wealth by completing their education, 25% by buying property, and 24% by starting on growing a business. In most cases, these respondents would have used good debt to finance their dreams for themselves and their families. And you can too. Now that you know how to use debt to grow your wealth, get planning. You don't have to do everything at once or in a rush. Take your time, plan ahead, know exactly how you will use debt to create a generational wealth, and always make sure you can afford the repayments on any loan you take. Here are some tips on how to manage your debt well. Pay the amount due or more on time when it's due. Know what admin fees and other charges apply and when they must be paid. Know the interest rate you are charged, as well as if and when it can change. Make sure you can afford the repayments if interest rates rise. Talk to your creditors if you run into financial difficulty. Make sure your debts are insured with credit life or life insurance. As a bonus, here is a difference between good debt and bad debt. It's important to understand what we mean by good and bad debt. Good debt is the type that allows you to accumulate assets that will increase in value. The loan interest is often tax deductible, and you can use the income derived from the asset to repay the debt. Examples include property, shares, investing in managed funds. Bad debt is the type that buys goods, services, or assets that have no potential to generate any income and or depreciate in value. The loan interest is non-tax deductible and there is no income from the asset to pay back the debt. Examples include credit card debt if not repaid within the interest-free period, personal loans to buy cars, most family home loans. In recent years, the word debt has developed something of a bad name, but the truth is that not all debt is bad. In fact, some types of debt can do you a power of good. Going further than that, good debt is one of the best ways to start leveraging the power you need or the money and creating a passive income streams that help you develop real wealth. Without debt, very few people would own a house or be able to use their high earnings to start building their empire. This is why you shouldn't be scared of debt, of course, if it's something that you can definitely afford. Never go into debt if you cannot do the payments monthly and if your job is not secure enough to get a loan. Always think before you get into debt and try to see the future and how it might look in few years ahead. That was today's video. Thank you so much for watching and I hope you enjoyed it and that you learned something interesting. Comment down below what you liked the most about this video and suggest any topics that you would like to hear about in future videos. To show us support, please give us a like and subscribe to our channel, and I will see you in the next video.